Hey, what's up everybody? It's Mike from Cornfield Customs, and I have been getting a lot of requests to do some more business insight videos, and that's what I'm going to do today and help you guys out on how to deal with people on the internet. All right, so this topic gets brought up to me all the time from a lot of you guys who are just now starting to use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of these social media platforms as advertising platforms. The question I get is, how do you deal with all of these people who just want to troll and stir the pot and argue and do all of these things to just ruin what you're trying to accomplish? And my most simple thing that I like to keep in mind, if they are not contributing to the topic, and if they are causing you stress, anxiety, or anger, get rid of them. Because these are the type of people that are not going to spend any money on your business, share your business, or add any positive energy towards what you're doing. So the easiest thing to do is just delete them. Get them out of here, don't argue with them, just delete, ban, block, whatever you gotta do. But there is a double-edged sword to that. If they're genuinely ignorant on the topic, or they're curious, or they're wanting information, they may not know how to convey that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, I see you arguing with people, and a lot of times it doesn't start out as an argument. It starts out as them asking something that could be a legitimate question, but comes across in a really strange way. So I do my best to make it a teachable moment, give them the information that I think they're missing to get those connections made, and then if they continue just to spout off at the mouth, I'll block them. The biggest thing you have to keep in mind is 90% of the people that just want to argue with you and stir the pot are miserable people. They don't have anything positive in their life, and they are just wanting to try to tear you down to their level. But if you want to use those people as engagement tools to get the algorithm going, that's totally up to you. But keep in mind, it always doesn't look good to the general public because they don't know the whole story, what you're trying to do, or any of that stuff. And this is where things can get tricky, because a lot of the stuff I hear is, well, just don't engage at all. Just post your stuff and go away. Don't read the comments, stay out of the comment section, whatever. And that's true to an extent, but the problem is think about if you were to post your content and then turn off all commenting. That wouldn't do as well, because you need that engagement to drive the algorithm to get your content out there. And also, if you don't reply to people's questions, if you leave your commenting on, it comes across as you don't want to engage with the people that want to support your business or your page or your channel. It really goes a long way with a lot of people when you reply to their comment, even if it just says, thanks for commenting, or I appreciate the support. That kind of stuff goes a long way. So you do need to engage and interact with people that are following and commenting on your posts. And that's where I try to make it educational, to where if someone asks a question, I do my best to answer that in an educational type format until they take it beyond that and just become a shit talker or want to argue. Then that's when I shut that down and just straight delete them. So again, this is kind of tricky because you have to be able to engage with your viewers and the people that want to support you and make them feel welcome on your channels. And sometimes those people aren't always good people towards the end. They'll start off nice and then they'll just try to use that as a foot in the door to argue. So that's why I always try to engage with as many people as I can, because I do appreciate all the support I get on all the channels. So I like engaging with my followers and subscribers, and I like having that conversation. And again, like I said earlier in this video, sometimes people don't know how to convey their question or information correctly, and it comes across very abrasive. So I try to bridge that and approach it in a factual standpoint and see if we can get the conversation back on topic. And if it doesn't, again, hit that block button or ban button, delete them, whatever you have to do, because the negative impact you're going to get mentally from arguing with these people long term is not as good as it'll feel to block them and just get them out of your life. Again, I've said it a couple times, but these people are not going to positively contribute to your business, your channel, or your life. So if they are not contributing, they're wasting space and they're wasting your time. So get them out of here however you feel most comfortable to do that. You also have to be careful with your friends. I'm not afraid to block anybody on social media if they're just trying to tear down what I'm trying to do. But you have to tell your friends, either real life friends or online friends, that your business page is not necessarily the place to make jokes about timelines, time frames, quality of work. Even though they mean it in jest and are just giving you a hard time, they don't understand that a potential client could see those comments and that could make or break the deal on you doing a car. So if you get a friend that says something that is kind of borderline insulting to your quality, or just, jabbing the ribs from a friend, reach out to them personally and just say, hey, this isn't appropriate for my business page. If you want to send that to me in a text message, it's one thing. But business is business and personal is personal. You need to have that separation. That way you can be a business professional and you don't have to end up blocking your friends from not understanding that you're trying to convey professionalism and that their comments could potentially be detrimental to your business, to someone that doesn't know your personal relationship outside of the post that they're commenting on. And I know it's really tough when you're putting out what you think is your best work and you're trying really hard to grow your brand and get exposure, and you just get these people that just want to shit all over you. I know it's really hard and I know it's really tough, but the biggest thing is don't let it get to you. Take it with a grain of salt and just keep in mind, like I said earlier, that they don't have anything positive in their life. They are just looking to tear you down to their level. So just take that with a grain of salt. You don't have to be empathetic to their cause, because I have very little empathy for people that just troll each other on the internet for no other reason, just to be assholes. I have no empathy for that, and I'll just block you. But again, I do try to be educational, and I do try to explain why I'm doing something in the hopes that they will learn something from it. And again, if they come back and they refuse to take the information, or they just want to argue how they're right and I'm wrong, or they're just being miserable to be miserable, I just get them out of here. Block them, ban them, whatever you got to do. Keep that peace of mind. With whatever you're doing online, if it doesn't bring you joy and it brings you grief, it's not worth it. We have enough distractions in this industry as it is, and things going on in the back of our mind constantly. So we don't need any more negativity or mental distractions in our life, because we do enough of that on our own. So whatever you have to do to not let these people on the internet get to you, do it. If it's your dad, if it's your mom, if it's your aunt, if it's your best friend from kindergarten, if they are causing you grief on your business page, they're not the type of people you need to surround yourself with. It's the same thing in real life as it is online. Why would you hang around somebody that's just being annoying, asinine, or argumentative? Most of the time, people won't tolerate that, and they reject those people from your life. Do the same thing on social media. If it pushes you to the point of actually getting mad, upset, or distracted, get them out of here. If you can tolerate it and just ignore it and not interact, that's fine too. So whatever you need to do to make your life easy, just do it. I just like to ban and block these people. Right now, I'm on probably an average of 500 people per week that I have to block and ban from my social media platforms, just because they're annoying, they are just trying to stir the pot or be argumentative. I don't need that in my life. So once it gets to a certain point, they're gone. Delete all their content, block them from the pages. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, that's a super simple concept. Why doesn't everybody do that? Or it's self-explanatory and we don't need a real video on it. The problem is I think we do need a video on it for multiple reasons. It's for the guys that are struggling with these bullies on social media, and they're not sure how to handle it, because you want engagement, you want followers, you want all of this stuff, but you also don't need that. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, and I'm hoping this can be educational to you guys who are following these people and might want to comment and might want to argue. Just don't do it. If you don't have anything nice to say or constructive to say in a positive light, you don't want to give negative constructive criticism. You want to be positive and help lift each other up. If you're just going to tear people down, don't comment, and go be miserable somewhere else, because nobody wants to put up with that bull crap. So I hope this is educational for the guys wanting to post more, not understanding how to best handle these situations, and for the people watching that just want to shit all over what everybody's doing. So hopefully it's educational. I know this is a little bit of a shorter video, but it's one that I've been getting a lot of questions on. How do you handle it when they see all the negative feedback that I receive almost on a daily basis? Just don't let it get to you. If it does start to get to you, delete them. Engagement is engagement, negative or positive, so it's up to you how you handle your social media platforms, because again, they are your pages, it is your content, and it is your business that you're representing. So handle it in the way that you want your business to be handled. Whatever that is, because everything's going to be different for everybody. There's no one-size-fits-all program on how you handle your social media, so that's on you. But the biggest thing is don't let these jerk-offs get under your skin, ruin your day, and stop productivity. Keep posting the content, grow your social media platform, and guess what? Those people will still be living in their mom's basement, eating Pop-Tarts in their underwear, while you're out there doing great things in life. And on one final note, if this is something that you're still struggling with and need a little bit of extra motivation after watching this video, I've talked about it before, but check out Theodore Roosevelt's "The Man in the Arena" quote from 1910. It is a great quote, and it helps with motivation, and it helps you put these people in the back of your mind, because they are not the ones in the arena, they're the ones in the stand. So check that quote out. I think it'll really help you guys out. So get out there, post your stuff, and have a great day. And thank you guys for checking out this video as well as many of our other ones. So we will catch you on the next one.